In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on January 21st, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Arizona Coyotes versus Dallas Stars. The Arizona Coyotes had a solid start to the 2022-2023 season, but over the past few weeks, their lack of talent has certainly caught up to them, and on Saturday night, they'll take on one of the best teams in the Western Conference in the form of the Dallas Stars, who look to be preparing themselves as a Stanley Cup favorite out west. At home, the Coyotes have presented a real challenge to even the best teams, but on the road they've had little luck. So when they take on a Western Conference heavyweight led by a Hart Trophy and Vezina Trophy candidate, this isn't a team that's easily stopped, so they should make short work of the Coyotes in this one. Arizona is 19-48 in their last 67 games and 4-22 in their last 26 Saturday games. The under is 6-2 in Arizona's last 8 games. Dallas is 5-2 in their last 7 home games and 9-4 in their last 13 Saturday games. The over is 3-1 in Dallas' last 5 home games. The home team is 22-9 in these two teams' last 31 head-to-head meetings. One of the biggest mismatches of the Western Conference occurs in Dallas on Saturday. The Stars have looked great this season and have been battling for the top spot not only in the Central Division, but the entire Western Conference. They've been even stronger at home, and this will be their first game back in their own barn after their West Coast road trip. Despite losing to the San Jose Sharks after having a 3-0 lead, they still had a great time. Prior to that was an incredible 4-0 win over the Vegas Golden Knights, who are one of the other teams in contention for the best in the Western Conference. Then the Stars bounced back from that loss to the Sharks the very next night and defeated the Los Angeles Kings 4-0. It's clear that Dallas defense is as stout as it gets, and Jason Robertson's goal-scoring prowess has taken charge even with Roope Hintz off the ice. Now the Stars are going to be in Dallas for nearly an entire month. They'll be there until after Valentine's Day, and you can be sure they're in love with that. The Stars are scoring the 2nd most goals per game at home this season, while the Coyotes allow the 5th most on the road. Dallas won this matchup 7-2 in Arizona earlier this year and should dominate once again. So the Dallas Stars to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. While both of these squads are capable of scoring plenty of goals, the goaltending and defense is what stands out most, especially in their recent meetings, as the under is 25-12-2 in the past 39 matchups between these two squads, despite Dallas' dominance. For the Coyotes, the under is 6-2 in their past 8 overall games, and for the Stars, the under is 4-1 in their past 5 games against the Central Division. So while many expect Dallas to dominate, don't expect a massive blowout. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Blackhawks versus St. Louis Blues. The Chicago Blackhawks came into the 2022-2023 season as a favorite to land the top pick in the 2023 NHL Draft. And through several months of the season, it appears that nothing has changed so far as they charge towards a rebuild. But now, they have a chance to play spoiler when they take on the St. Louis Blues on Saturday night. The Blues have struggled for consistency so far, but with a tight playoff race that has several spots still available as we approach the deadline. But after some big wins in recent times, they've got momentum on their side, and they'll need it come Saturday as they look to continue their hot streak. Chicago has won 2 straight and 4 out of the last 5, but will play on the road against a St. Louis Blues team that has also won 2 straight and 4 out of the last 6. Chicago sits last in the Western Conference, while St. Louis is 10th, but only 2 points behind the 8th and final playoff spot currently held by Calgary as the season closes in on its final third. St. Louis goalie Jordan Binnington has won each of his last 2 starts and has allowed an average of just 1.5 goals per game over that stretch. Chicago is next to last in scoring, as the Blackhawks are averaging averaging only 2.37 goals per game and are allowing 3.63 goals per game. Chicago has lost 43 of its last 60 overall and 43 of its last 62 played on the road. St. Louis has 4 of its last 5 against a team from the Central Division. The Blackhawks have been one of the Western Conference's worst teams over the past few years, and it's resulted in some Central Division teams taking major advantage of them, with the Blues being absolutely no different. In the past 4 head-to-head matchups between these two teams, the Blues have come away with a perfect 4-0 record, as well as a 6-0 mark in the past 6 games at home, and with the talent, experience, and momentum advantage, this should be an easy, statement-making win for St. Louis. So the St. Louis Blues to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. While both of these teams certainly have a chance for great goaltending, it's their offensive performances that stand out the most, and in the past 11 meetings between them and St. Louis, the over sits at 7-2-2, meaning there's usually plenty of goals between them. For the Blues, the over is 7-3-1 in their past 11 games playing on one-day rest, and in 3 of their past 4 games, the Blackhawks have a total of 7 or more goals. So while these are two teams that aren't playing their best hockey overall this year, the offensive performances have been great. Don't overthink this one. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Kings versus Nashville Predators. 2 consecutive defeats on own ice take the Los Angeles Kings to the first contest of their upcoming 6-game road trip, with the Nashville Predators playing host on the back of an away defeat in St. Louis. The Kings are 6-1 in their last 7 versus Western Conference and 7-2 in their last 9 games playing on one day's rest. The Predators are 0-5 in their last 5 Saturday games. The over is 4-1 in Kings' last 6 overall. The under is 7-3-1 in Predators' last 11 Saturday games. The Kings are 1-4 in the last 5 meetings in Nashville and 3-9 in the last 12 meetings. The favorite is 8-2 in the last 10 meetings. While sitting 3rd in the Pacific Division, Los Angeles has still been pretty inconsistent lately, splitting both its most recent 8 matchups overall, as well as its very last 8 fixtures on the road. The Predators, meanwhile, have triumphed in 3 of their past 4 domestic outings and, most importantly, have already beaten the Kings in 9 of their previous 12 meetings, notching 4 victories in their last 5 head-to-head encounters at Bridgestone Arena. The Los Angeles Kings are playing the better hockey entering this contest, and they have the offensive firepower to give the Predators concern. However, the Nashville Predators are at home, and they've beaten up on the Kings in recent meetings. I don't have as much confidence in the Kings on the road as I do at home, as that defense can be a bit leaky. So the Nashville Predators money line is our full game side pick. 5 of the past 8 meetings between Los Angeles and Nashville have all finished below the 7-goal barrier, averaging no more than 4.2 snipes per matchup. So, betting on another low-scoring bout between the 2 Western Conference foes most definitely is the best of options. 4 of the previous 5 road contests of the Kings have already delivered just a minimal quantity of markers, posting an average of 4.5 tallies per encounter. 8 of the most recent 11 Saturday assignments of the Predators, meanwhile, have all witnessed no more than 6 strikes on the scoresheet. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.